Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Computer Programming University, and this is the new, well, for me anyway, Insta360 One X. It's a 360 camera. It's absolutely amazing. I actually went to Walmart late at night. It was cold, just to pick this up. Well, not pick this up, to get the memory card for it because it needs a special high-speed memory. Within 5 minutes of playing with it, mind blown. Just quick reference. Quick, this video very short because I got to get going. So I started the camera, connected to my phone, looking at the video feed. You can see anywhere in the house. You can rotate and look all over. Fine. Then I took the camera and I'm doing like this. I'm spinning it around. You guys can't even see. I'm doing like this with the camera, and it's not changing the orientation of what's being seen. It's amazing. So you have a camera lens pointing this way, and I'm rotating it like this, and whatever you're seeing doesn't change. So let's imagine that we're looking at a video of my face, right? That's being captured from this camera, and I'm doing this, and the whole time you're seeing my face. It's not changing orientation. So obviously it's got some kind of orientation sensor which kind of locks it to avoid motion and stuff like that. Absolutely amazing. I did some shots with this where it looks like someone's filming me. Mind blown. So I'm gonna be having a lot of fun with that. I have a 800-mile plus trip coming up. I'll be riding an amazing motorcycle from Atlanta to New York City. So that's going to be an amazing adventure, and I'll be doing lots of footage with this. I'll share with you guys what I can. Now, as far as user experience, this is very interesting. So when I got this, because we'll be doing mobile apps this summer. When I got this and I got the mobile app, I just typed in the name of the product. Usually the manufacturer link will come up first in the Play Store. So the app comes up and I say, okay, looks like their stuff. I download it, I open it up. Instantly, my first impression is, did I download the manufacturer's app, or is this someone else's app? Because it looks weird and it keeps bombarding me with ads to buy this. So I download the app, which is to use this product, and the app for this product keeps pushing me to buy this product. Now, I may be missing something, but I don't think there's any use for the app unless you have this product. Unless it's just a 360 app, so you can use any 360 camera. Is that the idea? I don't know. It was just kind of weird. I've never been pushed hard to buy a product using the product's website or app, right? You don't go to the GoPro app, as far as I remember, and it's like, buy the GoPro, buy the GoPro. I could see maybe future versions of the product, maybe, but it's asking me to buy the same product I'm using. It's kind of really silly. And the way it's very spammy, it keeps like, hey, check this out, check this out. It, again, makes me feel like, is this even the manufacturer's app? Matter of fact, I double checked. I went back to see who the developer was a little bit late after you already downloaded it, right? And it's really enough, it's them. So I'm just like, wow, okay, so that's my first impression, not a very good one. Then I try to edit some video. And yet again, I don't know why this is a pattern. I don't know who writes the software for a lot of these editing apps on mobile devices. Maybe some of you guys that don't have any editing experience, perhaps. That's what it seems to be, because, you know, when I look at a mobile editing app and the very, very, very basic and essential tasks are not intuitive and complex and sloppily done, that just tells me whoever designed this doesn't really know much about editing, right? I mean, your app may not be perfect, right? Your app probably isn't perfect. I can't imagine a perfect app. But you should at least get the fundamentals right, the most essential things. Like if you're designing a car, at least the engine should start. At least the steering wheel should work. When you turn it left, the car goes left, the wheels turn left, right? At least the door should open, right? Maybe it overheats if you go too fast for too long. Maybe the air conditioning doesn't really cool as it should, right? But the wheel should turn, the door should open, right? Basics. So simple cuts, I think any video editing app, like doing a simple cut should be super simple. It's a very fundamental and basic thing, something you do a lot. I don't quite understand what the disconnect is. Maybe it's my style. Someone do some research into that, but that's definitely on my list of target apps that I'm looking at doing. I see there's a need. I am a consumer. I'm frustrated I'm frustrated with what is out there. So I would definitely be a customer for something that's better. So you don't like what's out there, build something better. So I'm gonna look to do that. So I'm working. So I'm actually one of the things I'm be doing this year is I'm gonna hire some of you guys to collaborate on certain projects. I'm really busy. I don't have that much time. So it makes sense, as far as it's a great learning experience for both of us, but for you guys as well. Like for example, with this video editing app, I'm going to be working with Igor, one of my top subscribers, and we are going to collaborate a lot on the user experience or the design of the app, right? The features and things like that. And then we're more than likely going to hire a developer that has sufficient mobile app development experience, specifically with video applications. So that's the way I want to do it in the future. As we get more into mobile app development, perhaps we can actually do some of the development ourselves. But for now, it's really going to be just from a design perspective. And then, we hire a professional. We pay attention to what's being done and learn from it, and learn how to do it ourselves, so we don't have to spend a ton of money hiring someone to do the whole thing. I don't know if it makes sense also at some point to maybe design sort of a basic framework and then have someone else, fix it up for us, or if that's counterintuitive, because if what we build is not very efficient or not very well done, the amount of time you're going to take fixing and enhancing, you might as well just start from scratch. So that might not be the way to go. Anyway, my time is up. That's about it. Other than that, I have been working on my portfolio. I am really pushing hard this year in terms of doing a project right now where I'm basically building a investment portfolio and sharing it with you guys, and we want to see what the results are at the end of the year, right? So very, very interesting, diverse portfolio. I don't know where the market's going, but so far the portfolio has been doing very well. I took a big hit last week, but the gains were so high. When I started the account to now, the amount of losses are still not enough to take away all the gains from previously. So just to put it simply, so let's say my account has increased by $100, and last week was horrible, so I lost $95, right? That's still a $5 profit, right, as opposed to a loss. So I lost a lot of my profits, but I didn't lose any of my actual capital that I invested. So doing pretty good so far. We'll see how long that lasts. Other than that, that's all I got going. So I hope everybody's well. I'm thinking about expanding. We've been making fun of Google programmers. I'm thinking about expanding that to other programmers. So perhaps we'll make fun of the Insta360 folks, and I'll give you my opinion and feedback on their user experience. And maybe we'll look at some other apps, some apps that I think could be done better. I think that would be educational for us to think about. If you want to be better at designing apps, it's good to be able to pick up on what are some things that some other developers are not doing well that you could perhaps do better at. What are some things that they're doing that are, good, that you guys could, be inspired by. Anyway, I gotta go. CPU Squad out.